After weeks of destruction and distress, it is clear that there is no military solution to the current conflict in the Middle East. While no agreement was reached at the talks hosted by Pakistan between the United States and the Islamic Republic of Iran in Islamabad, the discussions themselves underscored the seriousness of their engagement and constituted a positive and meaningful step towards renewed dialogue. Given the deeply rooted differences, an agreement cannot be reached overnight, and the Secretary General calls on the talks to continue constructively in order for an agreement to be reached. At the same time, the ceasefire must absolutely be respected and all violations must cease. The Secretary General thanks the continued efforts of the mediators, Pakistan, which hosted the talks, as well as Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Turkey, and he calls for the international community to continue to support these efforts. The Secretary General stresses that all parties to this conflict must respect freedom of navigation, including in the Strait of Hormuz, in line with international law. We need to remember that some 20,000 seafarers have been caught up in this conflict and are currently stranded on ships, with hardships increasing daily. Disruptions in the maritime trade through the Strait of Hormuz have already had a direct impact well beyond the immediate region, with increased global economic fragility and insecurity in many sectors. The disruption of fertilizer and related raw material is already having a very negative impact on agriculture, worsening the perspectives of food insecurity. With that in mind, the Executive Director of the UN Office for Project Services, Jorge Moreira da Silva, working with the UN Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, the International Maritime Organization, and the International Chamber of Commerce, is continuing engaging extensively with relevant parties to design and operationalize the mechanism that for the Strait of Hormuz that we announced on March 27th. For his part, the Secretary General's personal envoy, Jean Arnaud, remains actively engaged in the region, consulting closely with key stakeholders and continuing his outreach in support of a comprehensive and durable agreement.